Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Laugh Daily Podcast. Another fun episode. What are we doing today, Andrew?
Well, I guess by the title, but we're doing 73 questions with us.
Why 73 specifically?
You know, that's a good question. Anna, why is it 73?
You know, I just stole the idea from Vogue, and they just do 73 questions with celebrities all the time.
Vogue.
So.
Gotta love Vogue.
I have no idea what kind of questions we're going to be getting, but we're going to be flying through them because we did a previous podcast and video where we went over your guys' most searched Google questions.
I think these are like generic questions.
They might be juicy, though.
Here's the rule, because I think you only get one sentence answers. Is this correct?
Each of us?
Yes, one sentence answers.
Each? Or we have to compile a sentence together?
Only one of us can answer, and you get one sentence.
Sure.
What? All right, what's the first question, Anna?
Are you sure you're ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay. How long have you guys been working on this channel?
We have been working on this channel for 12 years.
Wait.
The Laugh Daily Podcast channel?
Oh, well, I guess just all the channels. Just how long have you had Laugh Daily? Or as
12 years we have been working on YouTube.
Great.
What? Good answer.
Oh, thanks.
See, I can talk after the question because
Sure.
the answer is there.
We'll get into the role of it. It's going to be fine.
We're going to get into a flow, guys. Don't worry.
I was nervous on the first one. Do you guys like our sweaters today? It's cold outside. It's snowing.
Yeah, I was not expecting it to snow, but we're great.
Yeah, we're great in here. There's somebody else on our team who's not having a good time, which you'll see.
Yeah.
What makes you happiest these days?
These days, my family makes me happiest, getting to spend time with them in my free time. Gosh, it's hard.
I was about to say, you can't have a period and then move on.
Because I'm trying to make like a coherent sentence.
No, that one worked. I liked it.
That's good.
Because I don't want to have too many pauses too. Because people listening, they're like, okay, come on, hurry up. And I have to think through a good sentence.
What have you done for the first time recently?
Andrew, this is your turn.
Oh, for the first time. Recently, for the first time, I went indoor skydiving.
Wow.
That
is a full sentence.
Was that scary?
No, it was fun. And I went with the kids because you only have to be three years old to do the indoor skydiving. So if you have kids, it's a little pricey, but it's a fun activity.
Which, quick note about indoor skydiving, it always seems a little sketchy just thinking about it. Like, because obviously you put your arms out and you're floating just there and they're helping you. But what if you get into a position where it like sucks you up into the air vent up top?
Well, it's not sucking, it's pushing.
Oh, but what if it pushes you too hard?
No, I think because it takes a lot of technique to even learn how to like float on your own. So I don't think it's really possible. You would just fall to the ground before you would fly into the sky.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks for answering that question.
No,
mine?
Yeah. If you ask a question, we can do whatever.
Yeah.
But if it comes from her, one sentence.
Okay, I get another one.
What is your favorite time of day?
I would say my favorite time of day is definitely golden hour. Beautiful, not too hot, not too cold.
Great.
Yeah.
What is your biggest weakness?
Oh, gosh. That's a juicy one right there.
Oh, biggest weakness. I got a lot, so.
You humble guy.
No. Well, this one off the top of my head.
There's something on the mic. Yeah, you guys don't get to see this side of us. You get to see the Laugh Daily side. We're always goofballs. You always see the best side, but you don't get to see the vulnerable, we're humans side of things, huh?
I don't know. Okay, it's got to be a sentence. I don't know exactly what the right word is for someone who just doesn't like change too much and doesn't like going against, not against, but just in different directions when it's like, I don't like that.
I don't know
what word is that.
Anna,
anyways,
you're a scientist. What is that word?
Say I'm a scientist?
Yeah. You research words.
Right.
Honestly, I don't know the answer to that.
If someone's got an answer in the comments, just, type it in.
See, she's Anna's even thinking, she's like, I don't know what that is.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know a
good.
specific word for it.
Okay.
Along the same lines, what is your biggest strength?
Aw.
Yes. I would say my biggest strength is that I am very optimistic. I look for the good in a lot of things and enjoy trying new things.
That's great.
Good
It's
answer.
a long sentence, but it's fine.
Hey, you didn't say it had to be a coherent, fully operational sentence.
Oh, that's kind of what we're trying, bud.
Well, then that's my biggest weakness. I can't put together.
That was my question.
What is the biggest learning experience you've had
Of all time?
of all time?
Whoa,
Holy smokes.
that's like 30 years of experiences.
Like 31 years.
Yeah, you're right. 31 years. You're looking at Barrett, your son, and he asks you that question.
Like today or like when he's like 16?
He'll look back on this moment as a 16-year-old and be like, wow, Dad, what is your answer?
Listen here, son. With great power comes great responsibility. That was a Spider-Man quote because he loves Spider-Man.
Oh,
But-
well, it's deep too, though.
But on the real, I don't know. Biggest life lesson?
Or learning experience?
Learning
yeah.
experience.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I think these are hard questions.
Biggest learning experience. Life is tough, but if you're able to wake up the next morning, you've just overcome it.
Whoa, wait, did you come up with that quote? Or is that another
Did you hear
Spider-Man
that?
quote?
I don't think it's from Spider-Man.
Okay, I just had to check. It sounded like a really good quote.
Okay.
Write that down. What makes you angry?
One thing that most definitely makes me angry is bullying. I can expand on that,
That's
but my
okay.
sentence is done.
Yeah, your sentence.
Well,
is
you
done.
kind of ended the sentence early with your pause.
Well, a pause can be a comma, I thought.
It could be, but then you went into not your sentence.
I'm pretty
that's
sure
good.
it's self-explanatory.
Yeah, bullying's bad. Don't bully. What do you order in the drive-through?
Do I get a specific restaurant?
No.
You get to choose.
Or you want me
the
to say like which drive-through do I go to most often?
Mm,
What?
Let's say it's just general drive-through. What are you ordering?
Okay.
That's your
Let's
sentence.
Let's say I'm going to In-N-Out. My order would be a double with no onion, with a fry on the side, and if I'm feeling in the mood for a milkshake, probably will be a Neapolitan.
It's a fancy order. Whoa, the order was just sent.
Really? Oh, you'd be sick for the podcast if we had one of those like subscriber like tickers behind us.
Oh yeah, we could get one. I know a guy. Why does he keep doing that?
Anna hated that idea.
Why?
Ask her. She gave me this look like, gosh, idiot.
What are you most excited about these days?
I am most excited about our side venture, our coffee company that we are launching here within a few months.
Called.
Keepy Uppy.
Great.
Thank you.
Welcome.
What is the best compliment you've ever received?
I don't know. This is the best one. It just makes me laugh because I was just really out of place when it happened.
Ooh. I like this.
Okay. But it can only be one sentence.
Sorry.
It's kind of a good. It's not that
Add
long.
commas. It don't matter.
Okay. I was on the high school football team during practice. One of the coaches pulled me aside because I had just hurt my elbow and he was looking at me. I had my helmet on and everything. And for whatever reason, he just looked at my eyes and he goes, wow, you have a lot of different colors in your eyes.
So that just impacted you so much.
I just remember it because here I am I just got injured during practice, so I'm standing on the sideline, and that's what he said to me.
Yeah, that is pretty random. Yeah, that's a good
That's
compliment.
good. When
Nice.
are you most inspired?
What? Who are?
When?
Oh, when?
When?
Who are you most?
I'm most inspired when I'm not asleep. But if I had to choose a specific time of day, I would say evening.
Okay. What is the first thing you do when you have an idea for a video?
The first thing I do when I have an idea for a video is write down the title in my notepad on phone.
Cool.
This is kind of hard. It almost sounds like we're robots.
What's something you can't do?
You can do all things.
Shoot. I wish I came up with that idea.
Sorry.
Can Andrew take my answer?
No.
Oh, what?
Like, can you whistle? Can you
Yeah, I can whistle.
drive?
Just think of something you can't do.
Oh, I cannot do ballet.
Awesome.
Fair answer.
I don't think I want to see that anyway.
Like, yeah, I don't want to see it either. I can't do flips or anything. So,
Do you have any nervous habits?
When I'm kind of nervous or anxious, will kind of pace around the house. That's probably about it.
Yeah. Which animal would you be and why? It's just a twofold question. Which animal would you be and why?
just
Like if you could be any animal.
Bugs are included.
if I could be any man. Dang it! I don't need to repeat the question. You could. They already heard it. I would be a toucan because they're really colorful, which exemplifies creativity, and they could fly and explore the world just like me.
Awesome.
Just like you.
Yeah, because I've explored a lot of the world, and I explore the world of creativity.
Reading rainbow.
Sweet or spicy?
Sweet.
Nice. What's the priciest thing you've ever splurged on?
I bought a sports car. I bought a Lotus Evora. I think that was like $80,000.
People have asked what happened to it.
Do I get to answer that? Or?
That was my question.
Oh, perfect. I sold it.
Thank you.
It was fun for a season, but then I sold it and I built a basketball court instead with the money. And then I bought a different car, but then I sold that one. Anyways.
What makes you smile the most? Not laugh, just smile.
The thing that makes me smile the most is probably listening to Barrett ramble off random stories in his mind. Because they're not always super funny,
Right.
but they do make me smile the entire time.
I need to record one of these conversations.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
He loves dinner talks. I don't know why, but at dinner time, he just starts rambling.
Yeah. Kids say the darnest things.
Yeah. They should make a show about that.
Okay.
Great.
It's already a show.
Oh,
Sneakers or sandals?
sneakers, without question.
What's one thing people don't know about you?
I don't have a sister.
I mean, that's a good point.
All right.
People know you have a brother, but they haven't asked, well, does he have any others?
Nobody's asked that. Now you know.
All right. Good to know. What makes you feel the most like yourself?
Whenever we're recording a YouTube video, I feel like we've been doing it for so long that I get to just express myself how I'd like. And that comes out through our videos.
What are 3 things you can't live without?
Oh, man.
We can just do one thing if you want.
I
Like seriously, or more like
However
you
you
know,
want to
like,
answer the question.
not a cliche, but like, oh, I just can't live without that. Like I can live without it, but I
like
can't.
with like water, air.
See, that's realistic. Like, I'm sure they don't want that type of answer.
Yeah, they probably don't want that.
Like, oh, he's got a good point. Air, I can't live without.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Oh gosh. Trying to think of something I use like every day. Drew, why?
Here, we're gonna add a new bit to this episode. We have just unlocked past the question.
Oh, you got an answer?
If you don't know, you can hit the buzzer in the middle and it passes it to me.
Sure. Take it over. Pass.
Okay. I can't live without coffee. Now, I know this is not like a realistic thing, but I love coffee. I have it every day.
That's a good answer. That works for me too.
That's not 3, but there's 1.
Awesome.
Could be 3 ingredients.
Ooh, oh, you're right.
Water.
Syrup, milk,
Milk.
And coffee.
and what does that equal? Latte.
Window or aisle seat.
Almost every time I fly in an airplane, I choose the aisle seat so that I can have easy access to the bathroom. And I get off before everyone else next to me.
Okay. What is your current TV character obsession?
Character.
Yeah.
Whoa. A good TV character recently, I'm going to go with Elrond from Rings of Power.
Elrond. So why him?
I don't know. He just seems...
He's a solid character.
He's a solid dude.
Yeah.
He cares about his friends. He's got good morals. He cares about saving his species.
He looks cool.
He's important later on.
Whoa, no spoilers.
What? Everyone's seen Lord of the Rings.
What?
Oh, you're right.
Thanks.
Leather or denim? Like jacket wise, I think.
I'd have to say denim. I don't really wear that much leather at all, actually. So
Good point.
Probably a good thing. What's the most adventurous thing you've done in your life?
Oh, in my life? Oh.
first thing that comes to mind, because we've done quite a lot.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go with skydiving in the Swiss Alps. It's hard
I
to...
thought you were just going to say skydiving with my kids again. It's like,
Indoor skydiving down the street.
No.
That was nuts. No, but real skydiving in the Swiss Alps, it's hard to top that. I've had some good adventures, but that's up there.
That's cool. How would you define yourself in 3 words?
Creative, funny, and outgoing.
It's pretty accurate.
Pretty good. Pretty
Nice
good.
job.
Wow, thanks.
What's a must-have clothing item everyone should have?
Everybody should have some UGG boots.
I was wondering what brand those were.
Yes.
They look super cozy.
Caleb, when he was here, got those, and I think I tried them on. I was like, where have these been all my life?
He's the reason why I bought these.
Shout out
Ever
to
since,
Caleb.
they've...
Yeah, shout out Leb. But yeah, these are like on a day like today when it's snowing outside and you just got these fuzzy shoes. Oh, wow.
Oh, man. Now I should get some.
Nice. What's inspiring you in life right now?
I get a lot of inspiration lately from TV shows and specific comic books that I've come across have been inspiring. And then I don't have an and then.
All right.
Good. What's the best piece of advice you've received?
You're getting all the advice questions.
Yeah.
What advice would you give?
What is the best advice I have received? Oh,
You've probably gotten some good advice.
probably.
Uncle Ben come to mind?
Does a book
Uncle
count?
Ben.
Like a piece of advice from a book?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, man. I'm trying to think, guys.
You are getting the harder questions, though.
Proverb or the motto. Our motto is pretty good advice.
Oh my God.
Okay. One great piece of advice from the Bible, Proverbs 17:22. Joyful heart is good medicine. So that's real good advice that we actually apply to our lives, but you can too.
Wow.
That was great. What's your pet peeve?
My pet peeve right now is crumbs. I have children, and crumbs tend to appear everywhere, and I do not like them. So I am always vacuuming things because they bug me. Crumbs do.
Nice.
What is something you notice about someone when you first meet them?
I'm going to go with eye color.
Really?
Yeah. I think so.
No, I just don't do that.
It's like, yikes.
Oh, yeah. What's your
It's
answer?
probably because I'm colorblind. I just don't notice that.
Oh, that's right.
No, that's a good answer.
Everyone's
You have
eyes are black.
Yeah. It doesn't help.
But you're not fully colorblind.
No, it's a joke. It's just a joke.
Just partial colorblind? Only specific colorblind.
I think I just don't see colors the way other people do.
Oh, so it's colored.
But she does see
disoriented.
Like, I went to kindergarten and I learned it wrong, apparently.
Ooh.
I don't
Maybe your rods and cones are still there, but they're like swiveled. So like blues or
Kaleidoscope?
yellows. Yeah.
Anyways, enough about me. What's your current favorite piece of clothing?
I like jeans right now. So I'd say, sure, these black jeans.
Nice.
You do wear those a lot.
Yeah. Now that you mention it.
Not tomorrow.
What's heavily played on your music playlist right now?
I like listening to music during workouts, and an artist that I'll just let play because all their songs sound similar and are pretty good is Chevelle. So that's heavily played right now.
Yeah, can you do some karaoke?
Nah.
What's your biggest regret?
Is not having more regrets.
I hit the middle button.
Regrets are hard because anytime I think of a regret, I'm like, oh yeah, I wish I would have done that. But then you continue to think if that situation had changed, I wouldn't be where I am now because of said decision. So regrets are kind of tricky when you think about it.
They're not necessarily then regrets.
No.
Yeah.
But
They're learning experiences.
I'm sure everyone wants to know one thing that I wish I had done or didn't do. Pass.
Oh no.
I guess we both have to pass.
I think it's something.
Biggest regret.
Whoever thinks of something first, just
Okay. My biggest regret is we didn't hire people sooner on our team.
good
Because ever since we hired people, our channel continued to grow in a better
trajectory.
better trajectory. Words.
What book did you most recently finish?
Book. I finished Save the Cat recently, a book about storytelling. It was a pretty good book. And I started another one, but I haven't quite finished it yet.
I've been inspired to read more books lately. Speaking of being inspired, I got inspired today to I want to do a reading challenge. So 'cause I'm not really the reading type of person. I'm more visual. Like when people are talking about movies and how, the book was so much better. I just can't understand that because I like seeing things better.
Yeah.
My imagination can be cool, but it's just different. So I feel like I need to try to read a little more.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I have a strategy because like sometimes I like reading actual books, but also I'll listen to audiobooks on Audible. But I'll like try to do like different categories, so it's not always like a nonfiction book or always like a book about this, because then it just kind of gets repetitive.
So, okay, we can both answer this side quest question. What was the last book you purchased?
Was the one that I read.
Oh. Well, mine was a comic book. I read that whole thing, actually.
Whoa, okay.
Which is actually, that's why I like comic books, because you get that visual stimulation, but you can finish it in a reasonable amount of time. Maybe I could finish bigger books in a reasonable amount of time. It just seems like a daunting task to like read a book that's this big, and I'm like, oh, this is going to take forever. Versus a comic book, it's like, oh, I just got through 10 pages in like a minute.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are we done with books?
I think
Yeah,
we're
I'm all done with books.
Okay.
No, I'm just beginning.
Oh.
That was the prologue.
How do you start your day?
I start my day by being awoken from a crying child and going to get them out of their bed, going downstairs and getting breakfast made for the family and eating with the family.
Sounds nice. A nice wake up call.
I definitely don't set the alarm.
What is your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday is my birthday.
No, that's a pretty good answer.
Nah, it's got to be Christmas. You can't beat Christmas.
I agree.
If you could switch lives with one person for one day, who would it be?
It would be fun to switch lives with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Biggest movie star in the world. He works out. He probably gets good food.
What?
And like he's probably on a set for a movie. That'd be fun to experience.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not saying he's my favorite actor. I just thought of him. Anyways,
What's one thing you've always wanted to try but have been too scared to?
Man. Okay, I have an answer.
Good.
I've always wanted to try to audition for Survivor. And I actually made an audition video, and I never sent it in because I was too nervous and I hated the way the video turned out.
oh wow. Yeah, I get that. So I was going to say, like back in the day when me and Andrew were auditioning for like Amazing Race, and that had to have been like 5-6 years ago. I also made an audition video, but I'd probably be too cringe to show anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
So that feeling of like, oh man, I don't know if I'd cast me.
I wouldn't even cast me. Delete.
If you were not living in Colorado, where would you be living?
I would live in one of two places. Nashville, Tennessee, or Maui, Hawaii.
Why Nashville?
It's just so beautiful. I love the culture there. All the unique buildings, they all look like these wonderful white modern homes, and I like that vibe, and like the coffee shops and the country scene. I'm not a country fan, but the vibes there are pretty fun creatively.
Nice. If you are in a bad mood, do you prefer to be left alone or have someone cheer you up?
Leave me alone.
Come on, man.
So now we know. What's one city you've always dreamed of traveling to?
Ooh, Tokyo, Japan.
Good answer.
What's one thing you can't travel without?
Undies?
That's too obvious. I feel like a lot of times I actually bring an extra pair of shoes.
Where is the best vacation location that you've been to? What is the best vacation you've had?
I really enjoyed Cape Town, South Africa.
I want to go there.
You can.
Okay.
Do you have your passport?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Great. Here we
Okay.
Go there for Christmas.
go. All right. What's your favorite meal?
My favorite meal is smoked ribs that I've been smoking for 6 hours, and you pull them out, you unwrap them, and just go, whoa.
Do the ribs have sauce on them, or are they dry rub?
It's a dry rub, but you smoke them with the sauce, and then you put some more sauce after you unwrap them. And whoa, buddy.
What's the side? Do you have a side, or is it straight up ribs?
Usually grilled brocklets.
What's your favorite snack?
I do enjoy chips a lot. So I'd say Siete Fuego spicy chips right now.
Okay. What movie always makes you cry?
Cry? You can walk through.
You can do that.
Oh, you can walk through. We're in the hallway
You
here.
want to say hi?
There's Rick.
Bye, Rick.
Man, they weren't expecting a Rick appearance.
Who's Rick?
Exactly.
Rick's not real. But guys don't cry during movies.
And if there was a movie, would you continually go back to it?
No.
Okay, so what movie has a movie ever made you cry?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what the movie's called. There's one with, I think it's Tom Hanks. It's about 9/11, and the son is like at his house, and his dad has to go to work, and he's in the tower, and obviously when all that happens, it's pretty sad. Can't remember what it's called though, but it made me sad.
It made you sad or you cried?
Cry, okay?
Let's move on.
All right, okay, I'm sorry. Are you confrontational?
No.
Cool. What's one talent you wish you had?
Remember, we answered this on the other one, and you said singing, didn't you?
No, I think I just said I couldn't sing, and then you said you wish I could, and I was like,
Oh, you're right.
well, I wish I could like just go to town on a guitar, because I feel like you could just strum songs all day long if you're really good at it.
What's your favorite exercise?
I'd say I enjoy bench press
Nice.
or pull-ups.
Nope, you get one.
One. Justin,
Oh,
that's
bench
the
press.
rule. Okay.
Right.
What's your favorite band?
Band?
Like rubber band?
Rubber bands?
Oh, that's a good answer. Dang it. Workout band. You guys didn't know Matt was also going to make an appearance.
Hey, Matt. Oh.
What's your favorite band?
This is not favorite band, but it's a cool band. Apollo LTD. I'm pretty sure that's her name.
Huh. I don't know if I know that off the top of my head, but
Anyway,
have to
moving
check
on.
it out.
Okay. What's a superpower you wish you had?
flying. That would be incredibly fun.
Yeah, that goes with the toucan bit.
Yeah, so he could
I'm
explore
consistent.
like you.
What'd you say?
Oh,
What's something you don't want to be doing in 10 years?
I don't want to be doing?
Yeah.
Changing diapers.
Oh, that's a good one.
Wow. I couldn't agree more.
What is the cutest thing on planet Earth?
Like a newborn baby. Not like,
What? Like a human baby?
oh, well. You know.
Careful there.
It depends. Okay, fine. You're right. I'd say more consistently a brand new dog.
Okay.
Like a cute, soft, fuzzy puppy.
I like puppies. What's the best thing that has happened this year?
By finding out that my wife is pregnant. That happened this year. Yeah.
Yep. What's your favorite beverage?
I will do a different answer than coffee. Kombucha. Probably specifically a strawberry or a fruity flavor.
Nice. Which movie makes you laugh the hardest?
Um,
So which one made you cry? Which one made you laugh?
Nacho Libre made me laugh the hardest, I think, in a movie theater when I saw it for the first time. So, Nacho Libre.
What do you usually eat for dinner?
We usually have a chicken meal that involves some sort of vegetable with rice, but at the same time, we do a lot of soups.
What's your favorite thing in the world?
What's your favorite thing in the whole world?
The whole world? That's too hard to answer.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you a small one-sentence story along this kind of similar lines. So as a family, when I was maybe around 4 or 5, we were on vacation down in Mexico, and one of the resort people down there was giving us a tour of the resort, and he asked me if I could go any place in the entire world, where would I want to go? And my answer was Chuck E. Cheese.
Wow. Had you ever been there at that point?
Oh, yeah, it was my favorite place in the world. And he's thinking maybe, you know, I could pick Hawaii or like any of these exotic. And I said Chuck E. Cheese. And he was confused.
Yeah, makes sense.
So Chuck E. Cheese is the best thing in the world.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Nice. What are 3 words to describe living in Colorado?
Outdoorsy.
That's an app.
Oops. That's why they made it. Ever changing and home.
Ooh.
That's it.
Okay.
Your turn.
What's one thing you had to learn the hard way?
Not setting up boundaries in relationships. I'll leave it vague.
All right. What's a trend you would like to see disappear forever?
Forever.
Forever.
Trends. I don't know. I'm not a very trendy guy, so that's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Like mine is fedoras. Just don't bring them back.
Fedoras?
Oh,
Fedoras.
fedoras.
That's a good answer.
Thank you.
If the most amazingly handsome man came up to you and he's wearing a fedora,
He's a 10, but he
he's
wears a
immediately
fedora.
out.
He wears a fedora.
Nope.
Oh, man. That's serious.
I'll just go with that trend. He's a 10, but this, blah, blah, blah.
Just used it.
I know. That's why it's funny.
I like it.
It's called ironic. Next question.
Do you like surprises?
Yes, I enjoy surprises.
Awesome.
If we have any other questions we didn't answer that you're dying to know, leave them in the comments down below. And please, if you do anything else, give us a 5-star rating on Spotify. We like 5 stars.
5 stars is the way to go. Add us to your playlist on your way home.
And as always, make sure you laugh daily, and we'll see you on the next podcast. Goodbye.